What's going on, my fellow miners? It's Chaos Mining here. Back out with a video on this MSI 1660 Ti. We're going to do a quick little open box, but while I'm opening this box, I want to kind of go over what the whole idea was for this video. I want to make my next miner to be the most efficient miner that we can make. And this is what we're going to put it on, this MSI Z178 board. I actually got that board for 20 bucks, so it was a steal when I got it. And the guy was actually great, and he was a miner, and he was just getting out of the game. But as we got here, I went with the gaming edition on this MSI. Reason is I'm looking at resale value in the future. I know it is a little bit more expensive than the others, but if I'm wanting to get this card off me or get it off my plate, I think it'll sell pretty quickly with the nice back plate on it and the RGB lighting on it. MSI makes some really great looking cards, and as far as I know, they're pretty reliable. This is actually my first card, but from the readings on it, they're pretty reliable. The back plate is really nice. It's got the little logo on the back. It's got like a brushed feeling to it. It feels really good in the hand. From the top view, it does have an 8-pin, and we'll go ahead and get started and get this put in. This is a little time lapse that I did. Was my Nvidia I wanted to make an Nvidia rig, so I'm selling my 1050 Ti and starting this with a 1660 Ti rig. So we're gonna go ahead and get this installed, and I wanted to try this one out first before I bought any more. So that's why you only see one. I want to see how it actually does as well. But we'll get this hooked up and get this turned on. So I like to use Hive OS with my rigs that I have, and when you plug in the 1660 Ti into the rig, it's not going to notice it. It'll mine, but it's not going to mine correctly. If you see there, it's 25 megahertz or mega hashes. I'm sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop the miner, and we're going to start Hive shell start. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to manually update the actual drivers from the shell. So we're going to get this loaded up here. So once your screen pops up, what you're going to want to do is type in at this line here, Nvidia driver update. Hit enter. Once you click enter, it'll automatically start downloading the actual update. Depending on your driver speed as far as your USB or SSD or hard drive will depend on how long it takes for this to download and to install. But for me, it didn't take too long, and for this video, it's going to go really quick. So once the driver is done installing, you're going to get this driver installation successful. Reboot now. So what you're going to want to do is go back to your Hive main screen, reboot, let the whole system reboot. It shouldn't take too long to get that rebooted, just maybe max 3 minutes. That factors in how fast your system is. We're going to go ahead and refresh the screen a couple times and then wait for this to come back online. Okay, so after a successful restart, it looks like we're getting 27 mega hashes right out of the box with no overclockings, which is pretty good for this card. We're going to go ahead and start shell start to see if we can show you live of it actually mining. Now I'm going to make another video on the in-depth of tuning this card to get it below 80 watts at 30 mega hashes. It is successful, and so far this is the most efficient miner. I just wish this card was like 200 bucks. Which would be amazing. But here you go. You can see that it's 27 mega hashes, and again, this card gets easily up to 30. Alright, my fellow miners, I appreciate you watching my video today, and hopefully look forward to building this whole 1660 Ti rig out. And if you liked my video, hit the like button and subscribe if you would like. Eventually I would like to start doing some giveaways once we hit certain milestones in my channel. And again, y'all have a great weekend. Happy mining.